Oh, I saw this on my feed. Uh, this is called Nux talks about Asmongold losing friends. Now, I can see why Asmongold would lose some friends because he is starting to Twitch obviously has a very hard bias to the left. Twitch has a massive bias to the left. So a lot of creators on there are scared that they're going to get shut down, that because they're associating with Asmongold, they're going to lose their position. There's a lot of people that are also friends with both Asmongold and Hassan, that obviously Hassan doesn't mess with Asmongold anymore, and he wants to be done with it. So I think that in this entertainment landscape, it's very hard to know who's your friend and who's just somebody, because most of these creators, and like creators I know, who the shit is that guy? That is Nuxanor. A lot of these creators in different worlds are different. Most of these people don't ever meet each other in person. You talk over Discord, or you talk over text or whatever. You don't actually know anybody. So this is the thing. Like, no matter how big of a creator I get, no matter how many friends I make online, and a lot of them will be my friends, but I don't expect them to be like, oh, I'm going to stick around for you, ride or die type friends, because they don't actually fucking know me. They know what they've seen of me online. They know what they've met. And I think that you're not going to, guy on the face cam on the left. Me? That is me. That is me 100%. Like, I got a haircut. If you're wondering, I got a haircut, so that's probably it. But you don't really know who's your friends in this industry. I think that's a really important thing. But let's get into seeing Nux talk about Asmongold's friend. And somebody who knows a lot about losing a lot of friends, it's Nuxanor. I mean, everybody basically just cut tail and ran on Nuxanor over a lot of bullshit. It was just a bunch of cancel culture bullshit that they try to get him with. Like, oh, he used the thumbnail. He used to like call creators in, and then he would hit them with like cringe he'd find on the internet. And some of it was like cringe based on like hentai. And it wasn't that he was making them watch hentai. It was just cringe like based off of it. And I mean, creator in the left. That is me. Like, what are we talking about? Left on the left of the screen would be me, and then Nuxanor is the blue-haired guy. Blue-haired guy is Nuxanor, and that is Thomas's sick of the heresy is in the middle. That's Thomas the Train, but as a guy from Warhammer. Let's get into this.
Rip Duolingo Owl. May you rest in peace. Did you see the Asmongold NMP drama? Call that drama? That's adorable. I'll pull it up for you because I do have an opinion. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, I literally can't find it. Oh, yeah, here it is. Alright, so we're covering this drama in about 3 seconds, and then we'll move on to other things. So, this is what was said about him in the car. It's not working.
Keep in mind, this is the dude that Hassan made watch terrorist propaganda. And he was just like chilling watching terrorist propaganda with Hassan. That's wild.
And it's frozen.
Other people end up suffering because of...
Oh, I actually enjoy Nuxanor. At first, his voice kind of annoyed me, but I've grown to really like his flow. I actually really enjoy Nuxanor's. He's like Nuxtaku or Nuxanor. I don't know. I enjoy his. I enjoy him more than anybody else in the React commentary world.
Of it, not Asmon. That guy does not give a fuck.
Okay, but he should suffer.
But he's never going to.
I think he should.
Why should he suffer though? Why? Because he's saying his opinion online. Because it's good not like. Why should he give a fuck? Why should somebody give a fuck if they're succeeding online? What about it makes it, oh, well, he doesn't agree with you. He has different opinion. He's willing to say what is actually is on his mind and not willing to censor himself for weird internet points. Good. That's good.
The Roach King. He does not care.
He should care.
But he doesn't.
Okay, but do you know? But
And people think we haven't told him not to say some things in the past. He doesn't give a fuck.
okay, but no, do you know what you're missing in wording about that though? Is that if he doesn't care, then I think that a different conversation needs to be had with his actions. Do you know what I mean? Because he's being so out of pocket.
What conversation?
You know.
How can you stop him?
Yeah, dude, how are you going to stop somebody that's actually who doesn't give a fuck, who's willing to say their opinion, who isn't willing to just, like, fucking lay down? And that's what they want. They want everybody to lay down and just echo their opinions and echo their sentiments. That's why, like, he had such a fucking, like, calm reaction to being forced to watch terrorist propaganda on stream with Hassan, is because he is scared. He's beholden to all these audiences. This is something I never want to be. I never want to be beholden to a bunch of fucking gooners online. As much as I love my audience and I love the people who watch my videos and I love the people who show up and react to my comment and subscribe and do all that stuff, I love you all, but I'm not going to change my opinions for you guys. Ever. You're never going to get me to do that. No, I might look into things. I might find out more about a situation, and my perspective might change organically. But I'm not going to just be like, "Oh, I'm noticing that the audience has a different take, so I'm going to change it." That's not going to happen. I don't want to be beholden. These guys are audience trapped. These two are audience trapped, and they're scared that what they have is going to go away.
I think
There's one person that can stop Asmongold.
And it's him.
No, it's Twitch.
Oh.
What?
I think
What the fuck? So Twitch is supposed to ban him because he's having he has his own opinions. Twitch should ban Asmongold because he disagrees with the insane left-wing bias on Twitch. What the fuck are we talking about here? What are we even looking at?
that it's him.
What? That is such a bad take. I didn't even see this clip. I was thinking of a whole ass other clip, bro. What?
Like, here we go. Here's how this would work, right? Here's how this chaos would break down. And this is where we get in the nitty-gritties. This is where we take our razor blade nipple tassels out and really flap them around. So you ban Asmongold for what? For what? For having a different opinion with you? For supporting a different group than you do? That's it? Okay. Well, then you have all these other people that are insanely biased on one side and you're not banning them. Because you agree with them. They have the right mindset. They're speaking to the right echo chamber. That's just policing thought. That is not why so if you understand, if one of the... Alright, Light Trumps, catch you later. If you come in, I hope you feel better, buddy. I didn't know you were sick, dude. I hope you feel better. Dude, what was I gonna say? There's a whiskey, honey, and tea. So take tea, make your tea, pour a little bit of whiskey, just a little bit of whiskey in it, and put a little bit of honey in it, and that whiskey will make you, that whole combination will make you feel better. It's called a hottie toddy. They're great. They're great when you're sick. But having a perspective where it's like, oh, well, somebody dissents from you, we should kick them out. You have to understand how these social media companies work and how they're able to avoid getting sued and everything. It's because of Section 230. Now, I think we've had a problem with over-policing these platforms to the point that I think they're violating the Constitution, and therefore they shouldn't get the Constitution protections that they get from Section 230. If you're going to violate the acts that's protecting you, you shouldn't have the platform to make it. That's how I feel.
Ain't no way.
I do feel, however, you shouldn't be able to show, like, acts of actual violence. Like, obviously, like, those are actual crimes.
What, Twitch should ban... For what? Why should Twitch ban Asmongold?
But obviously if he chooses, he can, but he's not going to.
I am so shocked. Yeah, Twitch will ban Asmongold. He'll just move to YouTube. We'll stream on X, okay? What the fuck? Like, that...
Yeah, he can stream on X. He can stream on Kick. He can stream on YouTube. There's so many other options. I think Twitch is kind of losing its... there's a reason I never streamed on Twitch. Because, like, here's the thing. I I don't want to be beholden to one set of views and have to click up with these groups. I want to just do my fucking thing and see if it succeeds, or if it doesn't. I'm here to have fun. I'm here to enjoy this. I watch a drama, I forget about a drama, I move on. I don't want to be beholden to a weird fucking over gross censorship that is going on Twitch. I don't like it. I don't want to be a part of it. So I purposely leave myself out of it.
That's gonna stop Asmongold if he gets an unjust ban. That's insanity. Anyway, everyone's upset at Asmongold because apparently he's controversial and it blows back on everyone in the entire org.
But Hassan isn't controversial, and that's such a weird standard to me.
The entire org is kind of getting shit whenever Asmongold does something controversial. My hot take is you could leave the org. Asmongold owns it. You don't have to be there. He doesn't have to change.
There's a reason why he's the most popular, and these numbers, and it's why it's scaring these people, is because they've had a little cabal. They've had a little thought group where they all kind of circle jerked each other, and then Asmon came out and showed the normie perspective, and they don't have this chokehold over it like they used to. That's what scares them.
Change his worldviews and opinions because it's offensive. This was Asmongold's response.
I heard a little bit about it. The thing is, like, here's the thing. I'm making content, and I have, like, multiple channels that are getting over 100 million views a month. If I spent all of my time dealing with every single person that chirped about me, that's all I would be doing. It's not important to me, like, what other people's perception is, or their approval of what I'm saying is, or anything like that.
Fucking based. This is so fucking based. Fuck what all these people think. Here's the thing. Here's what people don't understand. You can come out and get really mad at somebody, right? And you're like, oh, he's this, he's an ist, he's a whatever, and just like blast him. Well, then somebody's gonna listen to him that's like, is he really that though? Let's see what his actual perspective is on it. Then they're actually gonna watch that person, and the more they watch that person, maybe they're gonna start agreeing with that person and not realizing that maybe they're not as bad as what everybody says, because now you've marketed them to the masses. This is why I'm not afraid of what any of these things can say about me. And I used to be when I first started YouTube, and that's why I stayed away from commentary for a very long time. I always wanted to do commentary. I thought it was going to be something fun where I could live stream, I could interact with an audience, I could watch some videos, I could commentate on it. I still want to play video games. I'm still going to play more video games on the channel. I mean, just the other day I played Twisted Towers, the demo for that, and I'm going to keep playing games on the channel. But I also want to just like do this type of stuff because it's fun. And at one time I was afraid. I was afraid of doing this because what if I say something that gets me blasted, or what if I do this? And then I started realizing that like growth is hard on these platforms, and it's not that I'm out here saying stuff to get growth. I just started thinking, well, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And no matter what happens, it's going to get more eyes on my channel. So maybe more people will watch my reviews, maybe that I actually put work into, and then maybe they'll enjoy those reviews. Maybe they'll find my perspectives on these type of videos more fun. It's like now I'm adding this more value to my channel. And I'm not afraid of what I say or what could be interpreted or what bullshit that might come my way, because at the end of the day, it's only going to do numbers for me. Whether you hate me or like me, the more you see me and the more I get reactions, the happier I will be, just in the fact that I enjoy this. I can tell Asmon enjoys it. And you coming in and saying, well, I hate him and we need to take him down, it's not going to do anything but make him stronger. So, like, having different perspectives, having multiple different ideas is always a good thing.
It doesn't matter. I think that the main thing that I care about, the main thing I focus on is my own content. If somebody has like a legitimate criticism or something like that, I pay attention to it. But some other bullshit's just not really that important to me. I don't need to be rude back to them. Just doesn't matter. Straight up. I literally don't give a shit. Sorry to say. And, you know, like, the thing is that I see plenty of other people that are that, like, you know, they try to always fight it and argue with people, etc. The fact is that I'm doing better than ever. I'm massively fucking successful.
Damn.
I've had opportunities that I've never had access to, and nobody else hardly ever on Twitch, or at least even online, period, has access to opportunities like I do because of what I do. And so, and how well it does, and I think it's because of you guys. And so why do I want to waste your time dealing with people that are chirping about it? Who cares? Really,
Yes.
who cares? Unless it's funny, then what's the point?
True.
And so, yeah, it's
Well,
that's it. You define your own success? Yeah, I do. And so it doesn't matter to me at all.
And here's the difference between like somebody like Asmongold and like people like me or Nuxenor or whatever. Like some of these people are just here to have fun, just here to enjoy the content and have fun with the content, compared to somebody like a David Jaffe or some of these people that take this shit way too fucking seriously. They think that it all lives and dies, and every drama you need to be a part of, and everything you need to be angry about and real passionate about. This is internet drama at the end of the day. This is internet content. We are putting content out there. People watch it. People don't watch it. We make more content. Eventually, you just keep going. You keep trucking along. You keep having fun. At the moment you're not having fun, in the moment that it's not resonating for you anymore, that's when you stop. Not for anybody else. Not because anybody else doesn't like you. You do this shit for you. If you're not having fun, like if I stop enjoying reacting to this shit one day, like it's too taxing on me, it's too annoying, I'll just fucking stop doing it. Go back to 100%. My channel will go back 100% to video game reviews. But I'm enjoying this right now. I'm having fun with it. I like going down these little rabbit holes on the internet. It to me, it's something that I enjoy, so I'm gonna keep doing it, whether I get pushback or not. I don't care. This is my channel. I do what the fuck I want when I want. If I want to do movie reviews randomly that are kind of shitty, I can do that. If I just want to do a video that's just me filming a speck of dust on the ground for 4 hours and upload it to my channel, I have every fucking right to do that. And there's nothing that anybody can do to stop me. It's all about how much fun you're having at the end of the day. I mean, are you getting, is your dick getting hard? Are you spraying ropes? And if you're not, then why the fuck are you doing it? Why are you putting yourself through the pain?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I agree. I literally just agree. I told a lot of people after I got into controversies. I told a lot of people, listen, you're a good friend, and I'd love to keep you as a good friend. If you don't want to associate with me publicly anymore, I will not be offended. And honestly, if my being controversial has blowback on you guys, that sucks, and I don't want that. So I have no problem. No problem being friends with people, but not necessarily publicly being friends with people.
And that's super fair. I mean, one day if I get big and I have friends that are bigger, and then I get in a big controversy, I don't want that to blow back on other people. I mean, this at the end of the day, it's your content, you own it. It shouldn't be other people's responsibility. And I hate this guilty by association shit as well. Oh well, this guy got in trouble, and you're friends with whoever, so you're gonna get in trouble. Like, this is, and the only reason I brought up the thing with him and the guy who was critiquing Asmongold and the Hassan thing is because it was very topical to this situation. How he's willing to go after Asmongold, but he's not willing to go after Hassan, who literally had him watch terrorist propaganda. So if before you come at me and say, oh, well, it's hypocritical, I mean, that's different context. But this idea that it's like, oh well, you should attack so and so because they've collabed with me or this or that. It's like, yeah, I'm a different person. Their views and my views can be astronomically different. But at the end of the day, you shouldn't just be friends with people who agree with you on every single subject. That's weird and cringe. You should have a group of friends that disagree with you, willing to push back, have some actual discourse. But at the end of the day, you have common interests like video games or playing golf or hunting or fishing or doing whatever. There's different common things where you can agree with people on and enjoy. And the fact that people do this weird guilt by association thing, I've always hated it, and I hate the idea of it.
I fully stand by that. Literally. Like, dude, I'm loving what I'm doing. I'm enjoying the hell out of my content. Yeah, I'm apparently controversial, and it's my decision.
And people were saying China. No. I think they meant Senna. No, I saw like a title of it, but I didn't even watch the clip. I don't give a shit. But yeah, anyway, we'll look at that later on, maybe. Actually, you know what? No, we won't. Don't give a shit.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, it's like a nothing burger drama. Listen, if Asmongold is that evil and dangerous, then leave. Then don't be his friend.
Yeah, don't associate him with them. Plain and simple. The difference is they want to police what he's saying, and that's a problem. That's a problem. That shows the bias and then the inherent bias that has been on Twitch for a very long time, and how they didn't have pushbacks, and there wasn't really a marketplace of ideas. It was all who you know, who you were friends with, and now that there's somebody on Twitch that is showing that you can have a different perspective, it's opening the door for more people to have different perspectives, and that scares them because they won't have all the control. It's a control thing. It's not freedom of thought. It's a control tactic, and it's gross.
Like, it's so stupid. People hate you and Asmon because you're controversial, meaning you say what you think. True, and I don't give a shit. I say what I think, and I don't really care, Margaret. Yeah, I don't care if I'm controversial. A lot of people don't want to be around controversial people, and that's respectful. I respect that, bro. Honestly, I respect people that don't want...
I mean, I respect them, but they're still taint wagons. They can still be taint wagons in my head. Like, I mean, like, oh, it's like, oh, cool, dude, you're dropping me because of one drama. I mean, actually, I wouldn't be petty. I wouldn't care. I mean, it's still, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, well, it's different. Like, if it's just like, oh, I saw there you're getting blasted on Twitter, so now we need to make a statement that, oh, I need to cut all ties. I hate that shit. I hate that shit. You would just reach out to me and say, I don't really want to associate. I don't want to really associate with you in terms of content anymore. These are my reasons why. I would super respect you for doing that. Super fucking respect you for doing that. Saying like, listen, you're a bit edgier than I like. You're a bit more cringe than I want to associate with. But I would still want to be friends with you. But I'm just not going to do content with you anymore. And I would be like, cool, that's understandable. I won't bring you up in videos anymore. I won't say anything about you. I will avoid talking about you. Because that, like, it's understandable because they're trying to make a career out of it. I'm not really trying to make a career out of it, but if I get big enough to where I'm making money on this, that would be fucking awesome. But it's this idea that it's like, I don't want to tear somebody else down because of their allegiance to me. And I can respect Nuxanor for feeling the same way. I mean, if you're having fun with your content, that should be your priority first and foremost, because that's what we're here to do. This shit isn't for anybody else other than the person who's making it at the end of the day. Yeah, we hope people are entertained by it. Yeah, we hope people watch it, but we're doing this for us. Every content creator is doing this for them. And nobody else matters when they're making their content. So whether you like it or not, really just doesn't matter as long as we're having fun with it.
To publicly be associated with me. This is your job. It's your career on the internet, trying to make a living. You don't, and if you're playing video games, why get the extra heat of being friends with somebody that's controversial? I completely get that. They hate you because you call it as you see it. I do, and you could hate me for it, and that's valid. I don't care if people hate me for it. Wow, 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 wow. Being controversial is why you have an audience. I mean, that's the type of stuff I like to do. I could have just been a gamer YouTuber. But I don't care. I love doing this. This is my favorite thing. I love saying things that people are scared to say because they're pussies. That's my favorite thing.
I mean, that was all valid. That was all fucking valid. It was all valid. I respect people that are willing to just say whatever they want when they want to say it. Be who they really are. I hate this facade that people put on, and this grandstanding that they do, that they need to be more virtuous than the next guy or better than the next guy. I like people to just go out there, talk their shit, have their fun, move on to the next thing. It's fun. It's fun when they do that. It's like, I enjoy creators that just enjoy what they're doing. You can tell when somebody enjoys what they're doing, and then there's somebody who thinks that this is a mission to change the world and how their content is what's gonna make a change. And it's like, dude, we're fucking creators on the internet. Like, sure, your video might impact a couple people or whatever, but it's internet stuff at the end of the day. Like, we're micro. Even if you're a big person, they're like the only celebrity. I think the hard celebrities to come out of YouTube is maybe PewDiePie, Mr. Beast, because he actually has a TV show, I guess, that's successful on Amazon. But that's about it. I mean, you go to your normal person, out on the streets, right? And you bring up an internet drama. They don't fucking know what you're talking about. They don't care what you're talking about. There's nothing about the entire drama that they actually give a shit about, because they don't know any of these people you're talking about. Because there's 1.5 million different YouTubers with the big followings that they could be talking about, and it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Because most people just go through their day-to-day lives not giving a shit about any of the shit that's going on. And there's a lot of people who just don't care what's happening on Twitter, don't care what's happening on YouTube or Twitch or wherever. And you bring up an internet personality, they're like, I don't know who the fuck that is, even though they have like a gajillion billion followers. That's all I got on that. I thought it was pretty based. Yeah, dude, like, subscribe, comment. Let's boost me up to 1 billion gajillion subs, and I can be a micro celebrity that nobody gives a shit about. That's based. That's cool. Let's get my fucking nice ass cheeks out there. Let's do it, dude. OnlyFans up and ready.